So just a quick one, aren't they all? I've been active on Twitter now for about a year, and it's just it's a very peculiar um, social media platform. It can be quite unpleasant. It has to be said. I can see how it kind of draws you in a little bit, but it is a very selective or limited appeal. I have to say, you get tired of it very quickly. And it can be useful to get some little updates on a few things here and there, though. So it's not completely without merit, And it's been interesting to see some of the accounts that have been reinstated post Musk, and poor Morgoth, he got reinstated for one day, and I followed his tweets for like the entire day that he was up. I cannot see why he got zapped again. It is just beyond me. But anyway, you can still see all his really good videos and Substack articles, which I'll link in the description below there. Anyway, so basically, why did I press record on this one? Basically, even though it's a beautifully sunny day out there, it's about -2 degrees, and the golf course is frozen. So the day's leave that I took to play around the golf, I can't play around the golf, and I'm having to go to the gym instead, which is a really poor second. Anyway, neither here nor there. Twitter. So yeah, I mean, like you get all these different types of accounts shoved at you. I get a lot of lefty stuff shoved at me. I get some right wing stuff as well, like. But I was trying to think of if there was any of them that really kind of caught my eye, or were noteworthy. Like in that Science is Secular Religion video that I made, I was talking about how the science is presented to us as a kind of a secular religion now, with its high priests and texts and acolytes and casting out heretics and whatnot. So yeah, this thing of this highly secular world we are now in the West. It's interesting to see then what continues to percolate up from lefty circles, in that absence, shall we say. And one that caught my eye was the Satanic Temple of Virginia, I think it's called. I can't really remember it. I was reading about it about a month ago. So I had to have a little look at that anyway. And it purports to be a secular satanic kind of religious organization, and what was coming up on my Twitter feed was advertisements for their after school you know after school activities, like kind of additional history study, and things like things of that nature, kind of extra credit work, maybe you might call it. But so I had to have a little read through it anyway, and really and truly, it's the late noughties YouTube atheist community has found its final form. It's the same problem glass wearing, dyed haired, pudgy, insipid, oh, aren't we owning? I take that, believing, Christian types with all your divinity beliefs. Watch us like turn the tables on you. Now we're branding everything with Satan in our all our secular wonder, and I mean, look at like in as much as I followed black metal over the last 10 years or more, and I believe there is some genuinely kind of probably Satan worshipping people within that, or it's probably a lot of LARPing, but like they're a pretty antisocial bunch, and I really don't think that they align themselves too closely with these yahoos. This is more of the Pacific Northwest kind of, protect trans kids, fight fascists kind of Satan worship. It is just so utterly silly to look at, and but yeah, it's a real kind of, take that, you know, believing people, what we've really turned the tables on you. We're taking your precepts and we're putting our, highly irreverent spin on it. And again, based on what I can see, it's a little bit of silly performative branding by the usual suspects to get all their usual RC talking points in, and but think they're being dead clever about it, and it's silly beyond all measure to read. But yeah, or maybe other people will read this stuff and think, wow, that they're really, really interesting people, and they seem to have something quite unique to say about the culture. Um, they don't. They don't. They're or maybe we could peer slightly closer into it, and maybe it really genuinely does actually fulfill some sort of a spiritual need for them. Maybe it does. I'm not that familiar with the whole satanic Bible thing. You know what I mean? I've no particular interest in it. But maybe these people have discovered something that the rest of us is we just are slow to get. I really doubt it though. I think it's more kind of a peculiarly American thing of that, kind of let's find a really obnoxious way to try and antagonize people that we've set out to portray as an existential threat to us, and if we can profane it a bit along the way as well, that's all to the good, science be praised, or sorry, Lucifer be praised. It'd be difficult to work out with these people what way they'd frame it. I think they'd actually go for the science be praised thing, to be perfectly honest with you. So yeah, all unutterably silly, and but again, it's the kind of thing. It's no harm to be aware of its existence and its adherence. You just have a look at what they come out with, So anyway, yeah. Uh, I got that image of Max von Sydow in my head there in The Exorcist. It's just I couldn't get it out then. The blood of the martyrs commands you. Yes, it does. Okay, anyway, bit of a silly video, but sure, thanks for listening, and it was better than going straight to the gym, so